Do you know when they take an already amazing thing and then they amplify it by 1,000%? Well, that's what happened, and I think you're gonna really like it. Look at these guys, they're scattering already. I've got a really big problem. You see, I have so many epic things and they're so gigantic that I can't really play them on any other map than this gigantic one. But here's the thing, that's a good problem for me to have because I really like big, gigantic, epic things. The Titanus Entak. Look at this thing. Oh man, this thing is awesome. I particularly like the beak area up in here. I have for many years liked gigantic kraken octopus things. I'm not so much into the gigantic squid, but guys, I have a new favorite ocean creature, and you might be like, how could you like something more than an octopus? It's the cuttlefish. Have you seen the cuttlefish's epicness? It can do way cooler things than an octopus in my opinion. But an octopus still is very unique, obviously. And there could be perhaps a gigantic one out there somewhere in the world. There's a guy flying through the air. It's just kind of trying to eat people with its beak. It's surprisingly not actually doing what I thought it would do. Anyway, comment below. What's your favorite ocean creature, land creature, and air creature? I particularly like the cuttlefish and octopus, obviously, and then I also like the bison, and then an owl. Oh, you guys, Bobby's sad. Look at his face. You might ask yourself, why is Bobby sad? Well, there was no update again today, and Bobby's not taking it very well. Bobby, how can we make you feel better? Oh, by clicking that subscribe button, because only like 12% of you guys are subscribed to the channel. I think they could do that for you, Bobby. One of the most favorite things for a cuttlefish to eat, though, is a crab. But this crab, I don't think a cuttlefish will want to mess with this thing. Oh my goodness. Look at this crazy mechanized epic crab looking thing. Oh, those are missiles. I think perhaps this army's not big enough. There we go. I think it's probably still not big enough, especially since it's got the missiles. But we'll see what happens. It is also equipped with spikes, all in the best places, so that way nothing can really attack it. It doesn't really have any on its head, though. But really, does it need it? I don't think it does. This is one of those creatures that just destroys everything that it encounters, especially ocean hippos, because that's a thing. Ah, just a big pile of dead orcas. Look at this. Just one big giant pile of bodies. Are you Benny Hinn? There is, however, a cuttlefish hunter. Something that pursues it, eats it, and if the cuttlefish does not get into camouflage quick enough, it will die to it. It's a shark, and this one I'm quite sure would absolutely destroy all cuttlefish in the ocean. This mechanized hammerhead beast of awesomeness is probably going to wind up wrecking all this stuff. It has MGs apparently, and it has rockets. I saw the rockets, I guess I didn't see the MGs. But here's the thing. Can it actually do enough damage to take all this stuff out, or will this stuff beat it? Well, a big gigantic pile of bodies is forming. It has lasers too somewhere. I have expanded the ocean arena so that way we can fit way more units on here. I've got pretty much all the herbivore dinosaurs. Actually, I do. They're over here fighting this gigantic tiger shark, and they're most likely gonna push it off the edge. Oh, it's at the edge. Everything's just kind of flowing on off. That's the benefit, I guess, of the hammerhead shark. Into the abyss they go. Well, there we go. It's all dead. Everything's down at the bottom of the Mariana Trench, and the hammerhead shark is floating away completely unscathed. We're about to have a war for the ages. You guys remember Carrier, right? Where this aircraft carrier has turned into some big gigantic kaiju thing? Someone has made a battleship version, not the same guy who makes the Carrier. This is made by Unirite, which is most of the stuff that I cover in my videos. This is made by somebody else, I can't remember their name, but they made a battleship version, and we're about to find out if this battleship can take on that thing? I'm thinking not. And you can kind of see a little bit of battleship-esque stuff going on here, but clearly there's a difference between the two, and we're about to find out just which one is the best. Way bigger mouth on the carrier. They both have lasers. Missiles coming out of that one. This one has some carrier has some MGs, but not nearly as many as battleship does. But really, we're gonna find out who's got the more overall health and just does more damage. Oh, you guys, it's gonna be really close actually. Here we go. Battleship goes down, but check this out. Look at how much health carrier has left. Not that much. But battleship goes down. I mean, clearly there's a big difference in design even, you know? Uniright's creations are all so freaking perfectly epic. I don't even understand how the person's able to even do this. And that one was a little bit more, you know, different, derpy-ish looking, but it was still pretty cool. And that was an epic battle, and I'm glad I found it, because I like that. We have an ultimate winner though. Oh, and I guess carrier does have missiles and rockets too, so they're pretty evenly matched. Do you guys remember last week when we covered an awesome ocean creature that is very unique in its own right? Well, it was kind of an older version, an older creation, unlike most things that this individual makes. Well, it has been remastered and recreated, and I'm pretty sure all of these mammals and dinosaurs are about to die. There is an ocean creature called the Cephalostation. It was in an early form, exposed body, not really any armor in certain areas. Well, that's all been changed. Behold, the Cephalostation. It has been remastered, and it is way more epic. It's got, I don't know if it has the same amount of legs and stuff, or arms, but I'm looking at this thing, and I'm thinking that it's about to walk. Let's watch as all these things try to do battle. Oh, it does walk, kind of. Oh, it just ain't that big. Goodbye, pig. It's got a giant mouth. Oh, the fact that it can walk is so much more epic, because now it's truly like an ocean creature that has come onto land and can devour all things. And then not only that, I'm pretty sure it didn't have these spiky claw things before. I think these might be new, or there's more arms than last time. And man, I'm so glad that the harpoon is actually working and this thing can eat stuff. It can eat like 10 things at once, which is amazing. You know what? It actually did have these claw things, but not nearly as many. And I mean, the fact that this thing has so much going on now makes it even more epic. But someone needs to get a hold of Life Alert, because this guy has fallen over. We need like a million cranes over here to come lift this thing back over. Clearly this thing was gonna take out that gigantic army, but I did want to show you the difference between the new one and the old one, because it's quite a difference. Here is the old one, and as you can see, it was, I mean, if you look in the list of things that he has created, it's one of the most, like, earliest things that he made. It's like on page, I don't know, 3 or something, and clearly, you know, this is when he's just kind of getting started. Uniright has become a master of creating things in this game, and you can see the difference is gigantic. So, you know, it's got spiked stuff on the bottom, but clearly things advanced big time. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see what happens with the updates. I kind of actually know a little bit about what's going on behind the scenes, and I can say that something will happen eventually, but they're a small team and they're working on something else for the time being. But so there will be an update, I think, probably at some point, but right now they've got other things going on, and yeah, you'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, thanks for stopping by and watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.